Hi there! I am Arya, your arcade attendant, here to make sure everyone has a good time. So, why don't you come in, pick out your favorite game, and let's have some fun! Hey guys! Today we're back with another episode of Is This Seat Taken? And we are finishing up our journey through New York. So, let's hop on that plane. I'm so nervous. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Planes are statistically the safest way to travel. I don't even know which flight I'm supposed to be on. Oh, I can help. Let me see your ticket. Wait a second. This is a pilot's ID. I know, that's why I'm so nervous. Not the thing you want to hear from your freaking pilot. Alright, let's see. You don't want... Oh, fall asleep as a new mechanic. Interesting. So I guess that means you need to stand? Alright, let's start with the people who don't have this flight. Let's see. So yeah, if you go in a seat, you're gonna fall asleep. I'll have to figure out what to do with you later. Anybody else who's not on this flight? So you can sit. Yeah, you just wanted to be near the gate. You have... Let's see, you watch movies on your phone, so you're a little noisy. Let's put you back here for now. You want to be alone and you just watch movies. And you want to watch a movie on somebody else's phone. There you go. Alright, forgot you want to be alone. There you go. Alright, everybody else looks like they're with this flight. You're with your parent. You have a VIP pass. Alright. You want to be first in line. No strong odors. Very fair. You want to be next to another kid. So we got some options, so I'll save you for later. Alright. VIP pass. Anybody else with a VIP pass? Oh, wait. Yeah, you're the one who's gonna fall asleep, so I'll figure out what to... Oh, I wonder... If I put you next... Okay, yeah, if I put you next to somebody who's watching a movie, you won't be able to fall asleep. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Here's somebody else who wanted to be first in line. Oh, you just want to be next to another kid, so I'll keep you guys together. You want to be with your parent. You just forgot to shower. Ah. There we go. Yeah, for some reason that makes you not the end of the line, so whatever. And you're the tricky one. Okay, I think I've got an idea. So let's put you up here, put you here, you here. And there we go. Now all of them are happy. And you guys just want to be near the other kids. There you go. Plenty of kids to play with. And everything looks good. Alright. CD46. You want to be somebody first in line. Anybody else on this flight? You want some space in front of you. Okay, you're fine there for now, but I might move you later. Alright, anybody who's not on this flight. You want to sit near the boarding gate. Let's see. You also want to be near the boarding gate, but you want to be alone. Okay, that counts. No bad smells. So you're fine there for now. You want to charge your phone. You're this flight, you're this flight, you are... you don't want to sleep. There you go. Move you over just a little bit. CD46, OP65. You want to charge your phone. Might swap you two. There. CD, CD, CD. Ah. You just have a problem with bad smells. I don't think... Yeah, cologne doesn't count as a bad smell. Though it certainly can feel like it for some people. Okay, VIP, VIP. Okay. Anybody else who's not a VIP? You just don't like the smell of cologne. You're VIP, you're VIP, you are not VIP. Okay, that works out. I don't get how that counts as end of the line, but this doesn't. Whatever. You want to be first. You just don't want to hear somebody else's phone, so I could put you here, that way I have a buffer. And then you can go there. Okay. That one was pretty easy, too. Alright. New flight. Oh wow, a lot of you are for this flight. You just don't want to hear somebody's phone. You want to be first in line. Just put you there for now. You want to be with your friend. You just want some space. Either of you got a problem with smells? You do. Okay, you're fine there. And you want some space in front of you. Might need to move some people around if that's the case. Nope. Okay, so that direction is the way that counts. But for you guys, it's this direction that counts. But you wanted to be first in line. I'll put you here for now. I might need to check how many VIPs I've got on this flight. No, but you're stinky. You just need to be on the flight, though. Huh. I might need to move you around in a bit. Let me finish up with the people who don't have this flight first. Let's see. You watch movies and you just want to be together. Right. Forgot that person had the cologne. You want to watch a movie on somebody else's phone. You want to charge your phone. Let's see, you do not want to fall asleep, but you don't like the smell of cologne, so you can go here. You don't want others to see your phone. Okay. But you want to sleep. And you don't like the smell of cologne. Okay, you're fine there. Yeah, you'd be okay over here. Oh, but they're noisy, so you can't sleep. Let's see, can I swap you guys? Okay, yeah, that's fine. And you just don't want to hear somebody else's phone. Okay, no problems with stinky smells, just cologne smells. Okay. Now I can move you around a bit. Hmm. Okay, there we go. I just had to make sure that one was clear. Alright. Now for the people who are on this flight. You've got a VIP pass. Just chill out, dude. You just have cologne. You have a VIP pass. You want to be with your parent. You just want to be first in line. You just don't want to hear somebody's phone. There. Okay. Anybody else for this flight? Or I guess anybody who's not for this flight first. Because, yeah, you guys are all different flights. You just want to charge your phone. You just don't like bad smells. Oh, wait, you are this flight. Whoop, my bad. Alright. You guys are all different flights. Let's just move you over here with the others who are still for the flight. You want to sit near the boarding gate and you just... Oh, right. Too noisy there. There. Alright, let's see. You guys are going to be the tricky part. Because you're all going to want to sit together, but you're also making noise. What if I move you over to here? Alright, that one's making noise now. Okay. Alright, so you want to watch movies. Let's put you over on this side. You guys all have to sit next to each other? Why does that not count as sitting next to each other? Okay. So what can I move around then? Oh, you wanted to charge your phone. Whoops. But you both want to sleep. Okay. Let me see if I can shift around. Alright, so you three are good now. Let's see. Move you to here. But you wanted to... You both wanted to charge your phones. And you wanted to be near the boarding gate. This is where it's gonna get tricky. Because... Let's see... Because if I move her there, it's gonna be the same issue, and they all three want to be together. Let me just see who I can shift around. Because you two are the only ones that care about that. And you're the only one who really wants to be near the boarding gate. You just want to charge. Okay. And then you just don't want others to be looking at your phone. Okay, that seems to satisfy all the people in the seats. So not bad. Okay, anybody got anything specific? You just don't want to hear somebody's phone, and that's the only kid on a phone right now. You don't want to hear phone. Honestly, not too bad. Okay, so... no bad smells for you. You just don't want to hear somebody's phone. You just don't like cologne. And you here. Okay, looks like everybody's good. Nice. And we've got one more flight. Alright, do these guys have VIP passes at all? Nope, okay, so I can save you. You want to be first in line. You have a VIP pass. You also have a VIP pass. Anybody else VIP? Nope. Okay. So let's see. You also want to be first in line. Anybody else want to be first? You just want some space in front of you. Okay. You guys just want to be together. You're gonna be on your phone, though. There we go. Got the trio all together. Let's see. You don't want to hear somebody else's phone. You want to watch movies, and you're just... But you wanted to be first. So I move you here, then you're gonna be annoyed. You don't like the strong odors. And you wanted space, that's why I put you at the front. And you don't like the strong odors either. I wonder, what will it do if we... Really, you're in two separate lines, but you're right next to each other and it doesn't count. Stinky one is the one that's giving me problems. Stinky one and you. I wonder, what if I swap them? didn't want to hear somebody else's phone. Okay. And you're sad about being last... You just wanted space in front of you. That counts as space. Now you're annoyed. Neither of you wanted to hear somebody else's phone. You're still too close. Okay, there! Finally! Jeez! I can't believe we won! The teacher even cried! Your script was so moving, Drew! You two brought it to life with your acting. And the piece de resistance? The cameo by Nat's famous friend, Luca! Barcelona Film Fair, here we come! That was nice of Luca to do a cameo to make up for what they said before. And... we unlocked the special level! I think that's the first time we've gotten to do that in a city. So... ooh, this looks like a date. Let's see what this is. Oh, nice cozy candlelit restaurant, huh? Oh, looks like it's like a big blind date. You want someone that makes you laugh. You want somebody who makes you laugh. But not somebody who's on their phone. You want an intellectual, which I'm assuming means glasses. There we go. So we're playing matchmaker, it seems. You two just want somebody who makes you laugh. Let's see. You want somebody who can cook and with a mustache. And you want somebody who dresses elegantly. Perfect. Someone who dresses elegantly, but not an intellectual. But you want another intellectual, so... I like this. It's pretty fun. And you want somebody else who can cook and is smart. You want an intellectual who dresses elegantly. You want someone with a mustache. Very good, like the low standard on that last one. Nope, you can be whoever you want to be, just have a mustache, that's all I care about. That is my only defining trait! Alright, let's see. You want somebody who makes you laugh with a mustache. And you want someone who cooks with a mustache. Mustache love, there you go. You want an intellectual who wears a cap. And you want someone who dresses elegantly. Perfect. You just want somebody who makes you laugh. Oh, you have... Are you broken? You don't have anything. Oh, you want somebody who dresses elegantly. So I guess that'll work. You want someone that makes you laugh and can cook. Intellectual with a mustache, yep. Alright. You want an intellectual who can make you laugh, which I'm assuming is you, even though you have no description, but going off of what everything else says. You do not want an intellectual. You want someone who wears a cap and is not intellectual. Be oblivious together! I like this. This is really cute. Oh, you're cool. And you're funny. And you want an intellectual. So, not you. You want someone in a band. but does not have a mustache? Do I have the person for you? Okay, because yeah, I think you're the only intellectual. Well, minus the one with the mustache. But they wanted somebody else with a mustache, so that should do it. You want someone with a mustache who does not dress elegantly. There's a few options, so I might save you for later. You want someone with a mustache who's not on their phone. I'll maybe do you two together. You just want somebody with a mustache. You want someone that makes you laugh who is not on their phone. Oh, here we go. And you want someone in a band? Perfect. Someone with a mustache who does not wear a cap. I've got a few. I got a couple of options. You just want someone with a mustache, so maybe I'll put you two together. Alright, you want somebody with a mustache. Well, I've got 3 potential options. Oh, you want somebody who makes you laugh and is not in a band? Perfect. You just want somebody who wears a cap. You want someone with a mustache who is not an intellectual. Well, that should be good for you two. And then you two. Alright, everybody looks happy. Alright, one more part for this. Let's see. You want someone who makes you laugh, but does not have a mustache. I got 2 options for that. You just want an intellectual. Not dressed elegantly. Honestly, good options for both of those. There we go. That should be fine. Alright, you're a clown chef with a mustache. You just want an intellectual. Let's see. Not a mustache. Not an intellectual. I might do you two together. Alright, you want an intellectual who is not wearing a cap. You just want somebody who's not on your phone. So honestly, yeah, that's gonna be your best bet. You want someone else that makes you laugh, but who is not on their phone. And you just want somebody who's not dressed elegantly. You want another intellectual who does not have a mustache. Oh, but you wanted somebody who wasn't on their phone while you're on your phone? Kind of hypocritical, don't you think? You want an intellectual, but not somebody who cooks. You want somebody who makes you laugh, but not somebody in a band. Okay, let me put you two together, and I might have to shift some people around. Because you want an intellectual who's not on their phone. You just want an intellectual. And you just want somebody who makes you laugh. Okay, there we go. Wow, I really didn't expect to see so many clowns here. How rude. Oh no, I meant like actual clowns. Red nose, big shoes. Oh, most of us rode here together. In a tiny car? In a normal car. Why do I always get matched with materialistic shapes? Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Well, you fumbled that one, buddy. Alright. That is the first map that we have completed 100%. Very nice. So, let's move on to Barcelona. At least get that one started. I don't know if we'll finish it today. You fell asleep twice in class today. I'm very eepy, what can I say? You didn't stay up all night playing Quad of Duty. Quad of Duty, nice. Did you? Look, the battle pass ends tomorrow and I'm 20 levels behind. You bought the battle pass too? Oh, my friends had the new costumes, so... I'm your friend and I'm telling you to play more indie games. If you trade me your chips, I'll let you borrow my copy of Minami Lane. Ha. Miami Lane, I got it. You drive a hard bargain, but you got yourself a deal. Nice. Alright, so we're back to a bus. Let's do what I usually do and start with the stuff that's gotta go in. Oh, you are a big awkward shape. Put you there for now. Because, yeah, you're gonna be awkward no matter what I do with you. I still wish I had a way to rotate some of this stuff. Would definitely make it easier. Also, who is so inconsiderate that they're leaving open hedge clippers with their luggage? What the heck, man? Yeah. This is gonna be tricky because I can't move these over at all. They're going to always be somewhere in the center. Let me leave that for now. Maybe I can do that. Because the tricky part is, with this the way it is, I don't really have anywhere to put both the saxophone and the boombox. Because those definitely can't be underneath each other, because then there's nowhere to put the surfboard. That is annoying. Yeah, like I said, there's no, like... I'm trying all the keys, there is no rotation one. At least none that's clearly labeled or anything. Huh. This one's got me a little stumped, I'll be honest. Because, yeah, it can hang off the edge over here, but it can't hang off the edge at all when it's actually in the luggage area. So it has to go somewhere in one of the middles. Which wouldn't be a problem if I could rotate the frickin' saxophone, and I don't know why you cannot rotate it. That is so stupid. What's it gonna hurt if I just make it go the opposite direction? Because, like, you're tiny. You're fine wherever. These two are the things that are going to make me insane. Because if I move you up to here, then I could do this. Wait, I think I got it. Okay. These are annoying. Whoever left their stuff like this, shame on you, leave the bus immediately. Alright, we got an AC mechanic again. We've only got the one person who's hot. Let's see. Any of you guys got a problem with AC? You're sensitive to cold. You're also sensitive to cold. Let's see if I can do it this way. You want somebody to talk to. I can just make this the Yapper's corner. You just don't like strong odors and bad smells. Okay. That's not too bad overall. Anybody need something specific, like with the direction of the bus or anything? You just want to sleep by a window. You want to sleep and you want an aisle seat. That actually works out. You just want to be next to somebody. And you want to read but forgot to shower. Huh? Actually, that works out pretty well. You play loud music and don't like the cold. You play loud music and don't like talking. So you two can be together. And you just want to read. Okay. Easy part done. Who do we got for the next one? Please tell me. Darn it, we're not getting rid of the hedge clippers. No. One of you needs to get just like kicked in the, I guess, flat side or round side, depending on what shape you are. Okay, let's see. You're long, so you can go there. The tricky part's going to be that I've got two long ones after that. Because again, the single ones, I can put those wherever. Those don't matter too much. The hard part is that I've got two ones that are long widthwise and two that are long in the other direction. Oh boy. I'm definitely gonna need to redo a few things. Yeah, because if I put it down there, then that causes problems down here. Let's just save the little tiny ones for last, since these are easy. These can go anywhere. Let's see. Because the annoying part is that there's not going to be any room for these to go next to each other since it's a 3-square area. What if... And then I can put you there. Okay. It is packed literally as tight as it can go, but it works. Alright, any other chatters? Let's see. You want somebody to talk to and you're hot. You want somebody to talk to and you're sensitive to the cold. That actually works out. And I've got... Let's see, I could probably move you guys a bit. No problems with stinkiness. Okay. I can see it. Alright, let's see. You do not want to fall asleep, and you don't like bad smells. Cool, you can go over here. You just don't like strong odors. You're hot and you forgot, and you're stinky. We'll put you there for now. Since you're just hot, then you can handle being there. You're wearing too much cologne. You just don't like bad smells, so you're good there. Oh, but I'm gonna be 1 seat short for the AC. That means I'm gonna have to turn another one on, but then I'll have to move these guys somewhere else. Let's see. You don't like strong odors. You don't like bad smells. You want to sleep. Let me move some stuff around, guys. Give me a second. Oh, but then everything over here is stinky. Let's see. I know, give you a minute. Because then you're not going to be able to concentrate there. So let me... Okay. Alright, because they're talking, they're going to be noisy. Okay. Everybody's good now. And then you just don't like bad smells and no strong odors. Okay, perfect. Slowly getting better at this game as we now near the end. Finally, the hedge clippers are gone, but these are going to be my next nightmare to deal with. Because these need 4 spaces. Actually, you are better than the hedge clippers. You just want to sit next to somebody. Alright. No loud music, no cold. There you go. Now you got a buddy again. You're sensitive to cold, you can go there. You're hot, and you're hot. And honestly, probably turn off one of the AC units now. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Now I can turn that guy off, and I got more seats for people who are sensitive to the cold. Ah, dang it. You wanted to be with your parent. Well, I do have more places I can sit you, at least. There we go. Alright. You do not want to be next to a kid, you just want to read. No bad smells. You're gonna be infecting that one too much. Since you both are kind of in the same boat, you can go there. You just want to be with another kid, and you're sensitive to the cold. Let's see. Might need to move some people around. Let's see. But you don't like bad smells, and you gotta stay by your parent. Tricky part. So I've got to keep the AC on this side, but they don't like the bad smells. I can move you guys around because you just don't want to be cold. There we go. Alright, everybody's good. Oh, there's our crew. Ah, change the color of the mohawk. Nice. None of you really care about temperature, so I might save you for later. Alright, and there's nobody... Okay, just you that's hot. And you just want to be with somebody, so... You're honestly fine to go wherever over here. You play loud music and you want to be with someone. Oh, honestly, that works out. And there we go. Then that way I can put you 3 together. Let's see. You want to be by the window. No cologne. You just don't like the bad smells, so you guys are all good. No loud music. No strong odors, bad music. There we go. And just no cologne. No cologne and no loud music. Alright. Now I just gotta do the stuff real quick. Oh. This is gonna be an interesting one. Because I got 2, 3 heights. As usual, I'll take the small one away so I can... Let's see. So you're gonna need 3. And then I could put you there, and then you there. Okay. Overall, this bus one wasn't too bad. It's not like that one where I kind of boxed myself into a corner and had the one unhappy person. I'm home! I can't wait to tell Alexis all about my journey! I love visiting new places and feeling their vibe. What's Barcelona's vibe? It feels like discovery, innovation, determination. Maybe your vibe detector could point us to a good restaurant? I'll take you to a place with the best crema catalana in the city. Probably butchered that pronunciation, sorry. Okay. I think I got time for one more level. Oh, we're back to co-working ink, boys. Okay. Let's see. You guys want to be together next to a plant. Let's stick the plant over here for now. You want to be able to focus on work. But if you're... I get it. If you're next to your friends, you won't be able to focus. So let's see. I can move the plant to there. And you need a computer. That actually works out best. Okay. Let's see. Imagine if you're hot. You'd probably want to be by the water cooler. Or the vending machine. I'm gonna assume the water cooler, though. Oh, I didn't notice the ACs. Okay. Nobody else looks hot, so I think we're good. You want to talk to somebody, you just don't want to be next to a vending machine. Oh, does anybody who wants... Let's see. Oh, but you're sensitive to cold. Huh. That's tricky, then. Because you have to be at the same table. Huh. How does that work out, then? Oh, okay, that actually works out. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else sensitive to... Of course. Let's see. Maybe if I do it this way... Okay, that counts. You want to meet with him. You need a computer. Anybody else need a computer? You need a computer. You two want to sit together. You just don't like to work, but you want to be by the vending machine. Ah. Oh, that works. Okay. And you two just want to sit together. Oh, but you want to chat. Right. Hmm. Oh, but then that one's chatting too. Okay, there we go. Drew and I were talking, and we think you should be the one to introduce the film. Me? Yeah, Nat. This is your hometown. And none of us would be here without you. We believe in you. Aw. Supportive friendships! Yay! Alright, who do we have now? Okay. You're hot and you just want to focus on your work. You're hot and you forgot to shower. Alright. Who all needs a computer? You two want to be next to each other. You're sensitive to cold. You just want... Maybe if I swap these two... Okay. Oh, now they're gonna be talking. That'll work for now. You just don't like bad smells. You want to meet with him. Video call want to be next to the board. You guys don't care about this plant, do you? Oh. Well, the water cooler's right there. There. But you need the water cooler there. You need to be there. Then let's move the board to here. You don't like to work, but you need a computer. You just don't like bad smells. But that's gonna be too close. You're gonna not like the smell. You two wanted to be next to each other. You wanted to be there. Can I swap you? Okay, there we go. I guess needing to be able to focus on work doesn't necessarily mean they need a computer. That actually makes sense. You just want to chat with somebody. Let's see, anybody here? You wanted to meet them. So let's swap you around. Okay. Oh, you're one of the assistants. I'll get somebody to talk to you in a second. But you won't be happy chatting there. Let's just move you over to here. Dude, you're the one making noise on a video call. You just want to be by the vending machine. You're actually still good, though. Okay, so I can leave that for now. And I've got 3 people who are hot. Let's see, you're hot and you have a video call. Nope. Still gonna count. That makes it tricky. Because I've got people over here who are sensitive to the cold. So I can't have both of them on. And you can't have your video calls together. You want it to be together. But you need to be near your boss. You're hot, so you can't really move. Let me see. What if I swap these tables? Give me a second. I'm working on it. Okay. And you can be here. You just wanted to be with them. And you needed the board. Let's see. No, but if I have you there, you're gonna chat is the problem. Because if you want to meet with somebody, you're gonna... Yeah. Really, you have to be right next to them. You can't be sitting across from them. Yeah. But you won't be able to do that with the boss right there. And for you, it doesn't count if he's literally right there. Okay. Okay, you guys are all good. I really don't have any tables where somebody's not gonna be talking at some point. What if I put you here? Then swap the board. And swap you. Okay. But then I still have tables where somebody's gonna be chatting. So you can put you there, maybe. The problem is that you need AC. So now that I've got some people shifted around, I can swap you guys. Okay, finally. And what do you need? You just don't want to work. And you need a computer. Okay, there. Sales are way down. Why is no one buying our cars? It seems more and more shapes are opting for public transportation. Really? I can't stand being around other shapes. Oh, I took the bus here this morning. It was nice not having to worry about traffic. Everyone was very polite, plus it's better for the environment. Clean out your desk. Dang. Well, that sucks, but also kind of is what happens when you don't read the room. Okay, let's see. People who are hot. You just don't want to work. You need a computer. You just don't want to be next to them, and you're an assistant. And you just don't want to be next to them. Okay, that counts. Alright, everybody there is pretty satisfied. You want to be together, and you want a computer. You just don't like to work. But you want to be with them. You can move over here for now. Then I'll put you here. Alright, but then you guys are gonna chat. And... let's see. You're hot, so you guys have to be over on this side. Are you gonna be... Nope, you can't even be right next to him from across the aisle. Dumb. Very dumb. Let's see. And if you're an assistant, then you've got to be at the same table. Are any of you guys sensitive to cold? Nope. Okay. Then... Nope, you're still too close to the boss there. You wanted to be next to each other. You needed a computer. Maybe I can move you over here, move the plant. And then I can put you guys down here. Let's see. You just don't want to be next to the vending machine or Aiden. Of course. But you want to be next to the plant. Neither of you guys really care about the plant. Let's see. What do I have that I can move? You just don't want to be next to the vending machine, so you can go wherever. But you're the problem, because you want to be next to the frickin' plant. You need a computer. You're gonna be bothered by the noise. That maybe if I move that. Put you there. Swap the plant and the vending machine. Alright, they're talking, so you can't focus. Honestly, I don't think I have a table available where nobody's going to be talking. And you have a video call, so I can't put you with anybody else who's talking. I can't move you to anywhere else. You two wanted to be together, and you needed a computer. What if I moved you? Let's see. Really, you can't be at the same table, is it? If I keep them together, that gives me the same problem. I just really don't have anywhere I can move them. Where there's not going to be somebody who's talking or on a video call. This might have to be one of those levels that I go back to later. I'm not really seeing a way around it. And they don't want to be next to each other. Okay, maybe move these guys around a bit. No, because then it's gonna be the same problem, where they're still gonna be talking. And I can't have two people who are on a video call at the same table, because they're gonna be rude and interrupt each other. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to do it. Yeah, I know, I didn't get them all. Well, looks like we can maybe try that again in the next time. Just to see if I can close this out. Because this looks like it's the last stop. So, if I have time after I finish up all the others, maybe I'll go back and work on levels like this that I couldn't get them all to unlock all the secret areas. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Aw, game over already? Don't worry, there's always more fun to be had later. If you enjoyed your stay, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for visiting Arya's Arcade. Bye-bye!